Welcome to our third program of BELIZEAN Beauty Queens Past and Present. My name is Alan McCoy, and we're coming to you live from the studio of the heart of the Real McCoy Entertainment in the heart of Belize City. Because I know this is a cool day today, and I know all of you and the families are going to enjoy this program. I want to tell everybody that we have a guest that I'll be interviewing virtually. She comes all the way from San Ignacio, Cayo. I'm talking Meesha Magdaleno, Miss Queen of the Bay, San Ignacio, Santa Elena, 2020 to 2021. And I know all of you are going to enjoy this program. And we got two more guests that we're going to plan to interview as well. We're going to hear from Meesha in a moment. But first, let's pause for some messages. BELIZEAN Beauty Queens Past and Present will continue after these very important messages. Welcome back to BELIZEAN Beauty Queens Past and Present. My name is Alan McCoy. We're coming to you live from the Real McCoy Entertainment Studios in the heart of Belize City. And today is a very special, is a very cool day that everybody is going to be enjoying. But before I begin this program, I just want to take a moment and time to say to you that I would like to extend condolences to the Allamilla family on the passing of their friend and brother, Gilbert Allamilla, affectionately known as Mr. Program. The man who wrote, who did the music video See I Rise and did that album, and I have supported Mr. Program for quite some time. But to the Allamilla family, I hereby send out condolences to you and your family. To your family and to your friends and all the supporters and the Music Industry Association of Belize. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have my first guest on this studio with me, and she is right here virtually with me. I'm talking Meesha Magdaleno, Queen of the Bay 2020 to 2021, representing her hometown, San Ignacio and Santa Elena, and she's in front of me, going and on the line. Meesha, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really great. I must say thank you for having me. I'm really excited.
No problem, Meesha. Tell me about yourself and what professional work are you doing and what school are you enrolling in?
Well, at the moment, I'm just a full-time nursing student at the University of Belize. And I'm also doing just, some community work within my community. So that's basically it for me at the moment.
That's very good to hear, Meesha. But maybe one day soon I want to try my best to get back to San Ignacio or Santa Elena, because I was there sometime in September of this year, the first time after 9 months, but just to see what's happening there. But I had to take a trip to Spanish Lookout to get looking for engine parts for a vehicle, for a Toyota, and we were trying to get it and we couldn't find it any at all.
Oh my.
Yeah, we gone all over. We gone Spanish Lookout, we gone Ontario, we gone Belmopan. Never happened. They couldn't find any. So I said, you know what, we'll have to go to her and drop her those places the next time.
Right.
Indeed. So how do you feel when the San Ignacio Santa Elena Queen of the Bay Committee selected you to represent your hometown? Could you tell me your experience about that? How do you feel about that?
Well, actually, I felt really good. The application process was quite easy. I saw, the application to go to nationals, and as soon as nationals was finished, I was then acknowledged by the mayor as Queen of the Bay, San Ignacio, Santa Elena, 2020-2021. So I was was really happy and honored to be given such a amazing and prestigious title.
Wow, that's really great, Meesha. I love that spirit there. From the time when you went on, from the time when you went up for the virtual pageant, I'm talking about the virtual Queen of the pageant. Did you feel any nervous at all when you went up on stage, showing up, showcasing your talent and what's not? How do you feel about that when you're going on stage?
I was a bit nervous, yes. There wasn't any crowd, but being in front of 3 judges and a camera is very nerve-wracking because you don't want to make any mistake on national TV, So there was a lot of nerves flowing through my mind at that time, but I just went up there and did my best.
Well, that's cool to hear. But how do you feel the first time when when we had physical pageants all over the years, everything has been going good, but this time everything gone virtual. How do you feel when you have no audience?
I felt very nervous, like I said earlier, despite the fact that there wasn't any audience. I was still really nervous, and I was just trying my best to not make any mistakes because we're on live television, so everybody could always go back and watch, and it was just a lot of nerves flowing, like I said.
That is correct, Meesha, but that will be a great thing. So, in terms of the virtual performance that I did for you delegates, how do you feel when I presented you with a video of my rendition of the song Queen of the Bay, which I did prior to September 10th? How do you feel about that?
I felt really proud. It was really good, and I actually went back to listen to it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like to listen to my Queen of the Bay song because I had this ballad right, Jamilio, aka Sensuman, as I did the video right. They put I right behind this green screen, and what they did, they just put an effect for me, a BELIZEAN flag on the background when I did play that song.
Right.
Yeah, and another thing, when I showed my Rasibri in that video, wow, she was very amazed. Kimberly Santos and everybody were all amazed.
Yes, it was amazing. Well done.
Thank you very much. One of those days, hopefully when everything go back to normal for 2021, all I want to that go back and provide performance for people, because I know it's been 9 months since I haven't done any performance inside now. So since the last one took place on December 7th when I got to the tree lighting ceremony performance with when around that time there when I had Queen Kimberly Santos out there, you had the whole crowd out there because I had performed it like 9 times in a row, and I wanted to make my 10th time performing there.
Oh my. COVID really changed a lot of things.
Indeed, hopefully when this COVID-19 vaccine gets here, I want to make sure that when everything goes back to normal, we could just take off our mask and we go back to where we were before.
Yeah, I think, as time go by, more relaxation of the measures might be relaxed.
Yeah, the measures implemented by the National Oversight Committee, because right now, this is really heartbreaking.
Indeed.
Yeah, I know, right? Any advice that you would like to give to the people who want to become Queen of the Bay representing your hometown?
I just want to continue to encourage the young girls to go after what you believe in. Don't stop because you are doubting yourself or because that one person told you to not do it. You just go and you do it and you be confident in doing so. Once you are confident, nobody can take anything away from you because you already have it in your head that this is what you want and this is what you're going to get no matter what. So just have that mindset, have that determination, that persistence, and that will take you a very long way.
That is right, Meesha. One day soon, like I said, because right now what I'm planning to do someday in the near future, when everything goes back to normal, I want to do this segment called Ceviche with the delegates, because one day soon, Everybody I want to have ceviche with me because that's my favorite passion. You like eating ceviche too, no?
Yes, I love ceviche.
Like what are your flavor? Mix, shrimp, conchs, octopus.
I love all.
Because you don't know that conch season don't open already, and we could go back and eat up all the conchs, and lobster season still in on, and we could eat all that we want.
Right. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, Meesha, I know, because we look forward for this very soon. But Meesha, I want to take the opportunity of saying thank you for coming to BELIZEAN Beauty Queens past and present. Tell the mom and company hello, and I wish you guys the best.
I sure will, Ali. Thank you once again for having me. It was my pleasure.
Anytime, Meesha. Have a wonderful day. May God bless you and your family, and you take care.
Same to you, Ali.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Meesha Magdaleno, Queen of the Bay 2020 to 2021, representing San Ignacio and Santa Elena, the twin towns. And I know many of us want to do something important than having ceviche with the delegates, but I just hope and pray that everything will be back to normal by the time everything clears up. After the break, we're going to be having our next guest, and I want to tell you everybody, this next guest is going to be an exclusive interview that I'm going to be dealing with. BELIZEAN Beauty Queens past and present will continue after this very important messages. Welcome back to BELIZEAN Beauty Queens past and present. My name is Alan McCoy, and on the last segment, I just want to say that we did conduct an interview with the lovely Meesha Magdaleno, straight out of the twin towns, San Ignacio and Santa Elena, which was a good experience we had together, talking about her stories and experience. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, I have my next guest here with me virtually, as I'll be doing an exclusive interview with her. And many of you know that type 2 diabetes is one of the main things that is not good at all. And I know some of you might catch it someday in the near future, so you better be careful what happened. And today I have my guest here with me, Hamira Awe. And she's suffering from type 2 diabetes and will need your help to get her all better. But we're going to get into the type 2 diabetes topic in a moment. But first things first. Hamira, how are you feeling today?
Well, I'm feeling a little bit much better, thanks God.
I want to say welcome to BELIZEAN Beauty Queens past and present. Thank you for coming and sharing your experience. Tell me about yourself. What work or profession were you doing before?
Well, before I was just a student, was studying. Then I went up for the 2014 Queen of the West pageant here at San Ignacio. I didn't win, but I came in third place, which was second runner-up, but it was a great experience. I didn't prepare myself so well, so I know that I didn't deserve the crown, but it was a beautiful experience because after that, the catwalk fashion show at Belize City contacted me through Facebook, and I was doing modeling there. And that was one of my passions. I just wanted to continue doing that. I wanted to be a model, a star. But then I started to get sick, so I couldn't continue anymore.
Ah, that is very, very sad, Hamira, but could you tell me your experience of what it means like to be the second runner-up in Queen of the West that you just mentioned earlier?
Okay. Well, I get to meet a lot of people. I went to different places, restaurants, the pictures. You know, the little fame, you felt so good. And your family there, for you, I've been like, wow, the audience, the people.
Wow, that is
It
very,
was
very,
awesome.
yeah, that's very,
And as well, I was working as front desk. I like to work and promote my clothes through internet and sell. I have always been a person to be on the streets doing my raffles. I never gave up. I always was working and helping people as well.
wow, that's a good thing you do, Hamira. Because I remember the first time when I met you face to face, you were very, very healthy and kind.
Yes.
That was back in 2017 for Mrs. Terramore pageant. That was back in August 2017. You were very healthy and fine.
I know, I remember.
Yeah. So in terms of,
I have my son as well. I give God thanks for my son, for his life.
how old is he?
He's going to be 5 years old here in November the 14th, and I'm a single mother.
Well, all I want to say is that I want to wish your son a happy birthday in advance for November 14th, because that is the same day of my Uncle Philip's birthday. But I want to wish him many more years to come and make him be the happiest and healthiest person.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, in terms of modeling, right? What was your experience being a model, going up for a Winter Wonderland fashion show? Because I know this was prior to my performance when you just heard me played my saxophone backstage and had to play for everybody. How do you feel about that?
That was, I don't have words to say this, to explain it. That was incredible. Because, wow, walking on that stage, acting if like I was a star, it was awesome. And because there were so many people, important people there. And I want to big up Mar 4 from here, from San Ignacio. Right now she's at the United States for doing my makeup. She really transferred me to a Barbie.
Wow, a Barbie doll.
That was one of my best ones, a Barbie, because my neighbors here, they call me Barbie, and I never expected I was going for a modeling and they would put me as a Barbie.
Oh, like a Barbie doll.
Yes.
That cute, you know, Hamira. Because I remember you as a Barbie doll, because at that time I never meet you yet until 3 years later. Because I only met like half of the models over there, and I didn't, because the time that I had a Boischer alto saxophone at that time when I was when I had to play White Christmas with around the time when William Neal and Lena Blease were the MCs when they were dancing, and I had to play it, and mother fire, everybody had to do nothing but applause, and they were very, very impressive with my performance. That was 2 months before I went to before I decided to play for the marching band under leadership of Richard Pitts by the name of Gwen Liz Marching Band. That's Gwen Liz High School's marching band.
Okay.
Yep, because after that band, I left that band like 5 months later. I just decided to take a break off from music once again for a while until I get my own tenor saxophone, which is a Mendini, which I got from the USA. And October 2015 when it arrived, boy, everything went back to normal for me. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go back into music and go provide performances to the public. However, I decided to perform on my own without a marching band. All I use is just some background music, and sometimes I will create my own background music.
Okay.
Yes, it is. So, the day when you went to the Mrs. Terramore pageant, what was your overall experience with the pageant that you went back in 2017?
Well, the Terramore pageant never happened.
Because I know because the last pageant took place, that was way back in 2002. because I don't remember who was that winner, but maybe in the near future I will get to Manuel Ayuso and find out who was the last winner, because I can recall back in 2017 Miss Orange Walk, Johnny Cantun of Yo Creek, won that pageant, and maybe one day soon what I want to do is to have an interview with her at her hometown Yo Creek because of something happening personally with her. So I messaged Joanne and she reached out to me and told me that she would love to be part of my project, sorry, and she will have the privilege to take part in that program, which is going to happen.
Okay.
So what advice do you want to give to the people that want to become not but models and beauty queen delegates? What advice would you like to give to them?
Well, the advice I give to them is to just follow their dreams, their passion, and be free. Not to be afraid or ashamed. It's a beautiful experience, and not to go with that, oh, I have to win or be famous or I'm better than the other. We're all good at something.
Yeah, we have to be good at something, because right now, apart from music, I'm also good at mechanic too, because I don't work on machines, I just deal with transmission. That's full time. Music is part time for me. I try to fall in love with sports. Sports don't like me any at all, except tug of war, which I used to be bad at from primary school days.
Well, I'm good at business and promoting. I'm not ashamed.
Me too. I'm good for business and promote. But coming soon, I want to plan for doing nothing but TV commercials, produce TV commercials. That is why I named my business The Really McCoy Entertainment. For the same reason.
Okay.
That is good. Maybe one day soon, Hamira, when I make plans to come visit China, so I will do two things. One, I will have ceviche, but I don't know if you ever eat ceviche or what, or you can still eat that.
Yes.
And one final question I want to ask: from when did you start to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes? Because I remember, because I want to say that the last time we met was on that same day, December 7, 2019, when we had the tree lighting ceremony. Because I remember that time there, you were getting a little slimmer that time.
From like 5 years now, from since I had my baby. After I had him?
Oh. Because I remember, and I remember the time when after I had a baby, I thought you were really healthy at that time, like I said earlier. But
yes.
But no worry, maybe we could all help you out. So, how can they reach you out if you need assistance? For example, like some medical assistance or so. How they can reach you?
Well, like how I can't come out at the moment, they can use my mother's bank account. Her name is Berta Awe. I will spell it out for you.
Yeah, Berta Awe. BERTA AWE.
BERTAAWE. Awe.
I know.
And the account number is 4212
842. That's Heritage Bank.
Yes. And my personal phone number is 664-9783.
Yeah, alright, I cover that. So anybody who wants to help you, let them deposit the amount of money into your mom's personal account, and then after that, if they want to make some monetary donations, they have to reach out to you at your personal number,
Yes.
which is 664-9783.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. But all I want to say, Hamira, I just want to be kind, and I just want to ensure that you recover from diabetes, and I don't want to get sick. But we'll make sure that we're going to make you be happy and kind to others, and make sure you get the full medical attention you need.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tell your mom and company hello, Hamira, and I want to say thank you for coming to BELIZEAN Beauty Queens past and present. I really appreciate everything you say.
Thank you so much.
Tell your mom hello, and may God bless them all.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Hamira Alway. She was a past Queen of the West 2014 second runner-up and model for Catwalk Fashions, sharing her story of her experiences. As many of you know, Hamira Alway is suffering from type 2 diabetes, and if anybody who wants to help her and wants to make her feel better, monetary deposits can be made at her mom's personal account, Bertha Alway, 4212-842, to your nearest Heritage Bank. Or you can reach Hamira at her contact number, 664-9783. That is 664-9783. When we come back from our commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into some question and answers from you viewers that have sent in the questions. BELIZEAN Beauty Queens past and present will continue after these very important messages. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our third and final segment of BELIZEAN Beauty Queens past and present. And this is indeed our third show. On our last interview, we interviewed Hamira Alway, who was a past model before, but we did an exclusive interview with her. And she was also a second runner-up for Queen of the West pageant back in 2014. And if anybody who would like to help Hamira with her medical assistance, as she's suffering from type 2 diabetes, you're asked to contact her at 664-9783. That's 664-9783. Monetary donations can be made at Heritage Bank under the name of Bertha Alway, account number 4212842. The number again is 4212842. You go to your nearest Heritage Bank and deposit that money, deposit whatever money you want to put under the name of Bertha Alway, and we want to make her do better and recover from this type 2 diabetes she's suffering. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we're down to our third and final segment, I want to tell you something very important on what's happening right now. Since we don't have a third guest to interview and no questions and answers coming up on that program as well, what I decided to do is to share with you something very important. A passing of one of our very own friend and colleague who's been good to the music industry. I am talking Gilbert Allamilla, affectionately known as Mr. Program, as he was part of the music industry for quite some time. Along with the music video he made was called See I Rise. But ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to be doing to you, I'm going to be presenting to you some of Mr. Program's music videos that you and your family can enjoy, because we're going to do this in dedication of his memory. So please enjoy See I Rise from Mr. Program and some other music videos that you will enjoy. Take a look.
See me fall and die. Yeah. Enough of them don't want to see I rise. Enough of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Yeah. Enough of them don't want to see I rise. Enough of them want to see me fall and die. Nah cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Well, anything what me want, me go get that. Anyways, any means, me go get that. Big deals, fancy meals, have to get that. Don't love pump want me dead, me no sweat that. Well, straight forward and move, me no step back. Cause some boy out the road, them a set back. So I just do my thing and forget that. Consequences of it, I don't take that. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Yeah. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Well, I got the skill to win and the will to feel. That's why I keep the push. Still I pray every day and I hope every day never forget to give thanks to the Father. Still I got to get that money, got to get that deal, got to gain success, got to get that deal. No pain, no gain, so I just don't feel. Got to get there. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Yeah. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Well, everything we coming with me, I feel like this thing. Make the DJs get the music, every bust this thing. People love the meditation, so them cap this thing. We all get to youth, we have to bust this thing in a life. Sometimes we face problems in a life, but never make your problems them take over your life. Cause if you're right, never give it up, just keep the fight. My youth to have to live your own life. Well, I say, none of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Yeah. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. But you nah see me, nah see me, nah see me, nah see me. Cuddle up and die. None of them no want to see I rise. None of them want to see me fall and die. Fall and die. Yeah.
This is the original money deep on the microphone stand. Original one, original dance.
Bij Bonnetie, wat gaan we? Bij de weet je bij haar kinderen piano. Yes man, haal op. Mad Link, Bonnetie, Mr. Program and Super G.
Yo, 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 yo.
Original.
Yeah, yeah.
So it goes so then.
You know.
Yo.
With that,
Oh baby, right now you make me feel so crazy when I see you. You know that I love you, you know that I need you, you know my love is true. Baby, I love you to the maximum, to the maximum. Original one, original done. Listen to the music, yes, listen to me song. This is the real me, bonity. Yo, como quieras que te quiero. Si la que quiero que me quiere, no me quiere como quiero. No importa lo que dice la gente, tú siempre estás en mi mente. Tú sabes que mi corazón no miente. Quiero verte en tu cara inocente, tu cuerpo caliente, y decirte que nadie se va a entreponer enfrente, porque mi amor es fuerte, también tienes suerte, baby. Baby, I love you to the maximum, to the maximum, to the maximum. This is original, bonnie deep on the microphone stand. Original one, original done. Listen to the music, yes, listen to me song. This is the real me, bonity. Yo, como quieras que te quiero.
When me start program, me love the gal when them galley. No money. No money. Come sit down pon the Jimmy, see me. Me no silly, and me no dibby, girl. Do you love your man and do you love yourself? Girl, I think that you a top shelf. Yo, hey girl, what you know about me? Mr. Program, so come wine for me. Me want to see you wine for me. Climb for me. Girl, come give me a good time. Me say you're nothing but a sure dime. Come make me your party. Me give me the ecstasy and me the way you need. And get a trembling and me say wake up in your knees. The point is, best relief, satisfaction guaranteed. Yeah, me no bonity.
Baby, I love you to the maximum, to the maximum, to the maximum. This is original, bonnie deep on the microphone stand. Original one, original done. Listen to the music, yes, listen to me song.
It's the general, link up with Bonnie T and program. Baby, whenever you're far away, all I do is think of you every day, every single day. Baby, whenever you're far away, all I do is think of you every day, every single day.
Baby, I love you to the maximum, to the maximum, to the maximum. This is original, bonnie deep on the microphone stand. Original one, original done. Listen to the music, yes, listen to me song. This is the real me, bonity. Yo, como quieras que te quiero.
Genie Mafia, Bonity and Mr. Program. Well, Mr. Program in the place right now.
Veo lo que quiero y lo quiero lo que veo, lady. Veo lo que quiero y lo quiero lo que veo, lady. Ven conmigo, baby, quiero estar contigo. Ven conmigo, baby, quiero estar contigo. Cuando tú bailas mirándome así, tú me das unos pensamientos impuros. Tú me das pensamientos impuros. Y cuando luces tus vestidos cortos, baby, tú me das unos pensamientos impuros. Tú me das pensamientos
You got the
impuros.
body of a goddess, girl, you got it iconic. Me want to beg and quick, sick it like a Titanic. Me have it, got me wanting more like an addict. Can't go on a top place without a car traffic, so tragic. Make man heart cause up a panic. Wanna look for your body, make them left empty pocket. Amor, Bonnie T, Mr. Program, we love the girl.
Amor, Bonnie T, Mr. Program, we love the girl. Cuando tú bailas mirándome así, tú me das unos pensamientos impuros. Tú me das pensamientos impuros. Y cuando luces tus vestidos cortos, baby,
Number one like we top the charts and put it in a shots and me love up your parts and girl your body hot like a you make the sauce and 541 them call with the boss. From me looking at your eyes eyes, me see hotness. How you fit in at them jeans with your fatness. Sometimes you tease me in at the short dress. Give you me heart, so right now me heartless. Everything simmer, me say everything nice. Take you for dinner, champagne and ice. Your body, win first prize. Me say nobody can criticize.
Cuando tú bailas mirándome así, tú me das unos pensamientos impuros, tú me das pensamientos impuros. Y cuando luces tus vestidos cortos, baby, tú me das unos pensamientos impuros, tú me das pensamientos impuros. Eso es lo que me pasa, pienso en ti todo el día, tengo hijos y esposa. Siempre estás en mi mente, traes problemas en mi casa. Vete, yo ya no puedo verte. Vete, yo ya no quiero verte.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Program with the music videos CRIs, and I don't know how many music videos you've done, but I hope all of you will enjoy it, had enjoyed it before. With all that said, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of BELIZEAN Beauty Queens Past and Present, Episode 3. If you want to make your appearance or virtual appearance on BELIZEAN Beauty Queens Past and Present, you can please feel free to send in your call. You can call, text or WhatsApp to 629-5192. That is 629-5192. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of BELIZEAN Beauty Queens Past and Present. And we're looking forward to you. We're looking forward to see you on the next program. This is Alan McCoy here. Thank you for your kind support, and may God bless you. And another thing is, I want to say, we're going to leave you off tonight with a song from Mr. Program again, as he did his last music video called Everybody for Win. Until then, thank you, and see you next time.
What a beautiful vision, what a beautiful dream for our people, for the people of Belize. For when we work together, we can make the change for our future. Let us stand as one. When we work together, we can build Belize. Helping our children, our land of the free. Everybody feel it, everybody feel it. When we work together, todos ganamos. When we love our country, everybody feel win. When we give a helping hand, todos ganamos. So be there for me, I'll be there for you. It's the way it should be. Oh, land of the free. Everybody feel it, everybody feel it. When we work together, todos ganamos. When we love our country, everybody feel win. When we give a helping hand, todos ganamos. When we work together, we can make the change for our future. Let us stand as one. When we work together, we can build Belize. Helping our children, our land of the free. Everybody feel it, everybody feel it. When we work together, todos ganamos. When we love our country, everybody feel win. When we give a helping hand, todos ganamos. So be there for